Alright. Let me unmute the game. And we're good. Alright, so we should be good on the game music. Does the game have music? I better check that real quick. And we'll see. Control settings, options. Interface sound check. Here we go. There we go. So it might be a little low. So let's bring this up to like something reasonable. Say 20. Voice volume can be 30. Video volume's 50. That's fine. Okay. And that annoying thing is the chat behind me. Okay, so we are back with New Genesis for Phantasy Star Online 2, and we left off on the story last week, trying to figure out what's going on in the forest. So that's what we're going to pick up today. And then we'll go from there to whatever the next story elements are. And if we're lucky, we may actually finish the story today. We're going to ignore any urgent quests if they come up, because that's like a 30-minute window that will just take away from our quest time. You are Monite. Use photon quartz. We need photon quartz. You are photon quartz. Okay. You are... Oh, that's a photon chunk. Okay. So we don't need any of that. Not really, anyway. So, here we go. Hold on a second. I gotta fix something here. Do that, and I've got a transition. Okay, there we go. So, like I said, we're going to the forest to continue the story. Last we checked, Dozer was having some issues. And we like Dozer, so we're gonna go help him out. And we're gonna pick up all these grinders because we really need those. Here we go.
Yeah, let's do this.
Time for Ina. Let's start our quest with Ina and go find out what's up. Okay, so we have 3 checkpoints. Map. So let's go find these guys. This one's the closest. So I guess we'll check here first. Okay, checking for the signal, nothing. Well, apart from the north can be the one that's farthest away. But that's okay. Just because we know how it works doesn't mean we're not gonna follow the rules. So we're only 16. And these are 15, so this would be a good experience, but we wanted to make sure we had more than enough combat power coming into here so it wouldn't be like a struggle. That's the last thing you want is to be a struggle because you're the minimum level. Well, that was just bad timing. We have 2 sword guys and an axe. They're not that hard, it's just individually anyway. But with 3 of them, and them all targeting me, it just makes it a little harder for me to deal with. Ah! Okay. Let's see if we can get that tree between us. There we go. This is actually a pretty good experience. Because we're getting like 200 to 400. For each, so it's not bad. Let's go with the one that's upstairs. We'll go up here. Because this is just, I don't know. We don't even worry about healing items in this game. See, that was a problem in Classic. Is you would run out of healing items occasionally. And there's times you just had to leave the dungeon. And go get heal items because you forgot to pick them up. But in this case, we don't have to worry about that. Because they're everywhere. It's on this planet anyway. When they give us the next planet, we'll see. Because currently the story goes through this planet, but nothing else. There are no other planets at the moment. And that's okay, because they just released it. You know, people complain because, oh, there's not a lot of content. Well, yeah, but, one thing about, PSO2 is that we get episodes in monthly fragments. Always have. They just, for whatever reason, ignored that fact that just because we got a new, 'cause 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 we got a build of the game. We got a new planet with a completely new engine to work with, that we were going to get a whole, like, 40-hour game in month 1. And so people were complaining about, oh, there's no in-game content. Sure there is. PSO2 doesn't have traditional MMO endgame content. Our content is, raid-style boss fights, but we only deal with one boss. It's in sections. You don't get a fight all at once. Like the last episode 6, we had, what was that? 4 raids? Yeah, 4. Because we had the fight against the fleet to get there. We had the fight inside of the mothership. And then we had the second half of the fight inside the mothership. Because we had the fight to get to the inner sanctum of the mothership and get to the lower level, the central levels. And then we had the fight after we got there to beat back Shiva. And her 2 assistants. There was that's 3. 4 was the level 200 raid against Shiva. The actual final battle with Shiva, which was a 4 or 8 man. I forget what that one was. It was a small number of people because they knew that the percentage of people who were level 200 was very small. So they didn't make it have a lot of people. And then that. And then it was the primordial darkness. So it was actually 5. But endgame in this has always been about, like, grinding your gear. Not that it's hard to grind. You just need the money, you need the equipment. And then you just have to find the right equipment that you want. And that can be the hard part. It's a Bujin. Hey, Dozer, how I found him. It's kind of hard to read that when we're also fighting. Because they're completely how chaotic the fight is, and I agree. I mean, a Bujin's nothing to sneeze about. At level 15, he's got more Attack abilities. Oh, get out of there. Haha. He actually didn't do a lot of damage because I got stuck on the wall. That wall actually is what caused me the most problems. And we couldn't damage it because it was actually inside the wall. Couldn't touch it inside the shield wall. So I'll just do this to try and knock it out. That did it. Alright, now let's grab some. Once we catch our breath, we'll take a look around the area. Okay. So I don't get a chance to get more heals before we get thrown into the next story block. Alright, here we go.
We've been looking for a long time. I don't know about this place. I never would have imagined this is what it would be like in here.
It's pretty.
Underestimated this place.
Discretion is the better part of valor. We should consider falling back.
But then, what about Dozer?
Manon is correct.
Crawford?
The quantity of dolls here surpasses predicted levels. At this rate, we'll be overcome. I urge you to prioritize your own safety above all else. Dozer would not be done in
Crawford?
We're being jammed.
Crawford!
They must have jammed it. With a strong signal at that.
Was it a dot? No. What is that? Oh, it's cool looking. Exalio. It's kind of like a weird dragon thing. It's pretty. Looks like it's going to be a rough fight. Hey, Dozer. So this is our boss. This is probably the raid boss. Yeah, we're it. Wow, okay, alright, so let's try. Let's see if we can. Yeah. Okay, tail can be broken, which means wings can probably be broken. It's a common in the classic game. Every time we fought with a dragon, charge point. Can I hit it? There it goes. Come on. Alright, let's go back to the wing. Yeah, the dragons all had destructible body parts. So like the horns, the wings. Legs were not something you wanted to shoot for. Oh no, it's bad. Okay, I need to heal. I need some more heal items. Because we are chewing through them. Yeah, I'm good. Just a matter of keeping ourselves a little bit of distance. And trying to keep us out of range. So I went with a ranged character. Because it gives you more mobility than a melee character. And like the summoner from the original game was very sedentary. It wasn't a good class for a lot of bosses. Okay. Oh, it just grew 2 more heads. This is bad. Yeah, I think I'd panic too. It's got 3 heads.
I am not backing down from this fight. Take that!
Well, that was a nice shot.
Beat it together.
So it's kind of nice, but it's like, okay. I don't know if we can just a purgatory attack. Really? Alright, do that. I was agreeing with its tail. That purgatory attack really did us in. If we can disable the wings, that might make it a little easier to fight. Whoa! Okay. Hitting these things in its weak points is tenuous at best. This kind of alternates which side you can hit. Oh, come on. That's that purgatory attack. Alright, I survived that. Oh, it's frozen.
Now's our chance, Aina.
Can I hit that in the middle? Okay, cool. That was rough with 3 NPCs. But with the party of players, it's a lot easier. Well, I bet it's a more complicated fight. Oh, good. It disappeared. It went poop.
You did well.
Thanks, you two.
You moved well. You improved a lot in a short amount of time.
All thanks to your advice, no doubt.
I like Dozer. It's a cool character.
We've re-established contact. I don't detect Nexalio anymore. Wait.
Well, mission complete. Heading back now.
Yes.
He has a right to be shocked. Because we weren't expected to survive. And that's expected. Okay, so our goal is to go back, but we don't have access to this area. And there should be... Whoa! I was paying attention. Okay, so I guess I'll participate in this PSC burst real quick. Can use the experience. I don't know how many other players are around here, but there's enough to make it burst, so. There's at least 2 or 3. So this isn't too bad so far. But considering where it's positioned, I don't know what our boss is going to be. It's hard to say. Because there's something behind me, I don't know what it is. Oh! It's an Nexalio. in silver. At least they're fighting it with players. That does make it a loser, and it's kind of confined. Kind of a weird spot, but... Oh, that hurt. Well, at least there's other players around. And that takes care of that. So, not too bad on the difficulty. Though, it could be worse. Okay, we're gonna go west, I think. We're looking for the teleporter real quick. To see if we can find the teleporter. It's possible that it may be hard to find because of this, but it also might be likely that we just need to find the right spot. Because there are lifts around here. It's kind of unusual. You don't expect to see them, but it's okay. And get 10,000 credits. Alright, I'm not seeing it. But it doesn't mean it doesn't have one. Just not seeing one inside the forest at the moment. But like I said, it doesn't mean there isn't one there. It just means I'm not seeing it for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back to town real quick. Because there are a couple right around it, so it doesn't necessarily have to have one inside. Since there are some that are relatively close. So
I'm glad to see you made it back safely.
Couldn't have done it without these three. They showed up just in time to save my skin.
Thank you. All. I never expected you to actually defeat Nexalio.
Crawford, I extracted the materials we need from Nexalio's remains.
I see. I'll contact the development team right away.
What materials?
Ah, yes. I suppose I should tell you.
What's that?
What you're looking at is a secret weapon we are developing to combat Dark Falls. The photons that run through our bodies hold a unique power that both Dark Falls and dolls are weak against. But therein lies a problem. Dark Fall's gigantic body protects the core that serves as its weak point. Each individual Ark's defender has their limits. Thus, we got to wondering if we could use another method. Photons also exist in the atmosphere, and the quantity there far surpasses what's inside our bodies. So, if we can gather photons from the air, compress them, and then fire them like a bullet, we may be able to pierce Dark Fall's body. In short, we'd be able to shoot compressed photons directly at its core. And this large-caliber, single-mounted photon particle cannon can do just that. We call it Central Cannon.
What a load of that.
a big gun.
Is one of the reasons why I asked for your aid. Dark Falls will attack again soon, so we must speed up the pace of development. However, we're still lacking the materials to do so. To finish it, we require materials that cannot be found in the Aleo region. We
Of course not.
need the cooperation of Ark's defenders from other regions. I was hoping that you three would act as our intermediaries.
So, basically, you're asking us to hit up the other regions for help?
I will not allow you to go alone. Other Ark's defenders from Central City will accompany you. First, I would like you to head to the Eastern Retem region. I'll fill you in on the specifics once everything's in place. Until then, please take the time to rest up.
Now, that's an order I can follow. Wow, the Retem region. Wonder what it's like.
Don't know. About to find out, though. It's a desert. Oh, he's cool looking. So that's the next major story element then. Alright, can you hear me from Ren? Yes. Due to outstanding contributions, Ark's Defender, you've been selected to join the Independent Partisan Squad. The Independent Partisan Squad is a rapid response team dispatched to specific regions to exterminate powerful enemies. You can join the independent operations from the world map or from any device. So high-ranking sectors rank 2 or higher are combat sectors that have higher difficulty, which and so on and so forth. Okay, so gather allies and prepare to take on missions. Good luck out there. Okay. So there's the East Desert region. And this is the North region. That's all cold. That's ice. Okay. So I wonder if that's actually all there was to it. No, it has story missions everywhere. So there's more going on. It's the class people.
Hi there.
Let's see.
Oh well, now.
Don't care about the class. We are. See if he's got a new quest for me. No. Okay. So let's find all of these quest people. He needs help. He wants us to kill people at Magnus in the laboratory. Yeah, fine. And he wants us to do it again. Okay, no problem. So over here we got another one. So I thought that was more actual story than that. But apparently not. Okay, so how do we get down? Must be the teleporter. Okay, so actually that's below the tower, not above it. Okay, didn't know that. Okay, if you were to ask, let's see, explore all cocoons and towers. Yeah, because I've already done all that. I had to do that in order to level up. Okay. Alright. Yeah, the trying to use the... Okay. I wish I could skip this a little faster. Okay, thank you. Destroy all item containers in alien region. Okay, that's the red ones. We are roughly half done. That's gonna take a little while. What's this one? Head to the forest. Okay. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of like side stories that I had to deal with because I spent so long leveling up. I did a lot of exploring. Defeat enemies in the forest. Okay. Is that it? Is that everybody? Nobody else in town wants to give me a mission now? We're good? Okay, cool. So, in this case, when you go to the Mountain Magnus, do a quest here, and then go do the quest in let's see, the one in, here it is. Focus on task. And with us having PSE bursts, we'll be able to do this relatively quickly. It's pretty easy to do. Defeat enhanced enemies. I'm not sure what I mean by enhanced enemies. Because it's... Let's see if this guy qualifies. None of them qualified. This guy may not qualify. No. I guess we'll go over here and just follow the E. And see if anybody clears. I'm gonna have to look at the quest again just to see what it means by enhanced enemies. Give me the gold and silvers. That's possible. But if that's the case, it's going to take a while. Because they don't show up on in every fight. No, it doesn't look like there's any here. Alright, so let's go to that. Look, it's got a number on it. That means that one qualifies. Oh, God. Not that guy. Okay. Oh, so it's the ones that have the Dark Falls module on them. Well, that's a nuisance. Especially in these big fights. Because every time you break whatever's on it, it just jumps to a new target. And then always pick one logically. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Because sometimes it's an efficient way to destroy all the monsters. Oh, come on. Get this guy done. Okay, there we go. Gotta get this dot out of the way. If dot's gone, that helps. Just a matter of just beating him back. So the next region, when that comes available, is going to be the desert. Nice. And that'll be next month. However, I still have to get a bit over 3 levels to do the time limited effect. Because I'll need that for let's see real quick. Yep, see I got the story one done. What thing I have left is to reach level 20. And doing level 15 should be an okay way to do that. Oh, so I go berserk. See, I was gonna go in and use my AoE. But it can be a little tough to time. When you can't see it. There it goes. So, we got that going. There it goes. 1,000 points. Okay, so the enhanced ones are going to be a pest. Right. Not really about destroying all the right containers. I'll hunt those down later. And head to the marker location, right? That's to defeat the dread enemies. So veterans. Those are tough. I beat up a couple of those while I was leveling. It's not too bad though. Something's gonna be like bad grinds. So we'll do the grindy ones last. Because that's just the way it's going to be. It's going to be a grind. I don't mind doing it, but definitely get some of these quests out of the way. I guess we'll go up. Why I press way that's up top, I don't know. See, because it's up here, so. Which is just annoying. Now, if we can get like a silver or something, which we'll get in the event that we actually can get a PSE burst. We will get a silver. Okay. Well, now there's 3 of us at least. That helps. Oh, come on, beat up the tummy. Beat up that bot, Rojo. It's not hard. You just gotta be able to hit it. Kororo X. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that now that I finished the story, the block may have shifted. Because I don't remember level 15s being this prevalent on the mountain. So yeah, apparently I could have finished the story last week if I had enough level, which I didn't at the time. It took me several days of hard grinding to get caught up. But I want the gold one. I'll see if the gold one counts as an enhanced. And what I'm doing is I'm also saving, like, anytime I get a silver sword or a gold sword, I'm saving those. Nope, that doesn't qualify. Because it'll be nice when we get to the actual cap. Yeah, you don't really want to use those on like 4-star weapons, which are the current endgame. When in a couple of weeks we're gonna have like 5 and 6-star weapons. That's what's gonna be the new high level. Level 30 or 40, probably 40. Which means we're going to be looking at like maybe 7 as being the rarest items. And the next expansion comes out. So that's a possibility. That's cool. See, there's another silver sword. And that'll go into storage for the next batch. When I want to level up some new gear very quickly. Because currently there's just so many drops that I don't really need. See, silver and gold was meant to allow you to build quickly. So you can get to item level 40 on your weapons very fast. The problem with that logic is after you get to the lab, you're fighting level 10. PSU rates, and right now these are 15s, so that's fantastic. So I'm enjoying the fact this is all level 15s. Because It means a little faster. Makes this particular PSC burst the same as the forest. And granted, even though it's worth a couple hundred each, it's still an effort. Because we have to work off the level. And the only reason that you want to get to 1186 and 17 is because that's the raid requirements. Now currently, 1221, my current weapon. So makes life interesting. After I do this fight, we'll see, there we go. Now, we are, where now? We still need 47,000. So that's not too bad. I think so. Let me look at the quest real quick. So we have no main story quest because that's not there yet. So we have the investigate the forest. We have the right containers, which I'm going to have to dig around to find. We have marker location. This quest I was working on. So what I'm going to do is we'll do the marker location. And we'll come in from here. We'll do the ones over in the forest first, and then come back to the really grindy ones. I'll see that real quick. Open storage, cook food, home transfer. Interesting. So that is the ability to change which zone you're in. Because you have your block, which is the server. And then inside that server, because this is an open world, every time you change zones, it's got a rotate you around to wherever you're supposed to be. And it tries to balance based on level and oh, good. Yeah. Good. All right. It's pretty. The environments are really pretty in this. Getting all the red chests is an interesting predicament. So, oh look. I don't really care about the garbage dudes, but Bongo Man. He's gold, and there's a couple of silvers in this mess. So that makes them just worth killing. Because they have a chance of having the silver and gold swords, which have only one property. They're good for upgrading gear. That makes them worth having. Yeah, the Koroks is really rough. There goes the Koroks. So that takes care of one more. Now I just have to take out the rest of these guys and grab some more silvers. Theseus sword, that's not overly helpful. So let's see here. Come on. You know you want to die. So all that's left to really do in here, other than leveling up, is going to be these few quests, which are really grindy quests. So, defeat dolls in the forest. Hey, you can mark that active. I should have just marked this one active, because this is the long one. And if I find the, that's over. Wherever the bird does. then I will be able to do both the dolls and the kill 100 real quickly. See, because there goes the kill the dolls. Now I just have to kill 100. Just follow this. Now clearing all the red chests is going to be a massive chore. I'm not surprised there's 100 of them, but considering the amount of territory that has to be covered in order to get them all, it's going to be a challenge, especially like the forest, because it's got so many layers to it. So I'll have to work on that over time. But see, I'm also trying to find a 4-star weapon that is for my job. I've got one for both melee jobs. And I've got one, I think it's just the melee jobs. Or is it the Tetcher? I forget. I've got a couple that I've picked up out of boxes or whatever. Or the elites that I have to kill like 10 of. Those pests. Will sometimes drop a 4-star. So there's always that as a chance. But you're better off doing these because the climax boss has a good chance of dropping 4-star loot. So people like this guy here, who's silver. Silver and gold can do it too. See, everybody else is like either no chance or like less than 0.1%. But these guys, these silvers, any silver, can drop 4 stars as long as at least level 15. So that's good. Come on. We have 27 more kills. Ah, there's my tower. So I knew it'd be here somewhere. Just a matter of finding it. It's a shame you can't make the thing look for things that actually matter, like minerals or the chests or whatever. This is a nuisance. Where is it? It is down there. Yep. Definitely. Like I said, I got a little bit of a grind left anyway. Because I've got to make level 20. There's 17. I've had 17 for a while, apparently. And then I just got a really massive amount of experience points. Though I doubt it. That was probably my 7th job that leveled up. And I just didn't notice that my main job, but I already done it almost 20% of a level ago. Hold on. I don't know. It's kind of weird. That's what I'm looking for. There it is. So. I thought there was going to be more to the story. But apparently, no, not yet. The next major part of the story is when we go east next month for the desert. Now, if we get a raid, that would be cool. But I'm not feeling like it's gonna happen at 11. Well, there was one at like 8 o'clock, I think it was, so maybe? No, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. So I'm thinking next week. We're definitely not going to do this next week. Because we'll still be in the current cycle. And I still have to do level 20 so I can get the bonuses for the limited quest of leveling up. Alright, a PSC burst. Cool. I know, we got our 100, but I'm just trying to get rid of this PSC burst. It really kind of sucks because there's only like 2 of us. Let's see if the lab is kicking level 15s too. Kind of like the mountain was. Then that's the best experience. Because the lab is real easy to get around. And a lot more people go to the lab. Okay. So this is fun. Jesus, it's annoying. So all I'm trying to do is get all this little garbage. So we actually focus on the boss. Alright, here we go. So we have this PSC burst. Are my weeklies done? Yeah, weekly's done. All that's left is these few side quests. Oh, shit! Okay, good. Dots. Where's that dots at? There it is. The Gororax is not hard. It doesn't have the range. Okay. There it goes. Got back just in time to clear it. So annoying. Okay. Now, let's double check what we have left. Right, containers. Nope, that's a long-term thing. That's gonna take me a while. That's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while. Okay. So all the thing I have left is these long-term missions. It's gonna take a while. Speaking of my container, as it's gonna take a while to find all the right containers that are out there. But we've covered all the story, and I'll go back to town just to make sure there's no extra story elements that we're missing. Maybe there's some more side quests that are easier to do, so we'll check that. And there it is. There's one over here. Let's see what he's got. It's the town guard. He wants me to defeat enemies in the lab and the mountain. Well, that's fine. Because I gotta do that for the enhanced anyway. So that's not too bad. Anybody else? Anything else in town? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, so we finished the story. We only have some grind quests left. I'm a little tired from the last couple of days, so working at 4 hours sleep doesn't help. So I think we're going to call it here since we finished the story. As always, I will post it into the playlist so you can finish this story, and then we'll revisit on the stream anyway. We'll visit New Genesis when the new content drops in 2 weeks. Yes, I think it's 2 weeks. And we'll look at the desert region, since that's the next region. I think it is the first week of July that the new content drops. I can check real quick. I actually know, because it will July 6th. So July 6th is the first full week of July. That will actually have the changeover to the new zone. So I just have to make sure to get level 20 before the 6th rolls around. And then we'll be good to go. Because then we'll actually be completely ready, and we'll get the bonus, the Sarissa Hello, which is NMO. Let's see here. The Marin Daring and the Saturn earrings. Not tradable. See, this is not tradable. So, that means it's not sellable as well. I probably had 2 of those. And then put that in there. Put that in there. Half dolls, put that there. Let's see, silver swords, put these away. Gold swords. And see, we get all these weapons. My Theseus 30, I'm still trying to get that up. At this point, the sword's being held back by the Trinonite. See if I want to do a limit break on my sword, on my guns. Here are my Theseus guns. I have enough. I have enough Trinonite. Good. So now that's maxed. What we can do is come here and I can just sit there and spam it out. And this should, once we level it up some, it should finally be better than my 2-star that I brought in from Classic. Now the question is Classic worth playing still? The answer to that is the gear doesn't transfer past 2 stars, and the money and whatnot doesn't transfer. But you can still use it to buy the old livery livery. So the outfits, the animations, and so on. All of that is still possible. You know, that really just oh, it is 40. Okay, cool. It is 40 now. So my current status is 1235. With this one, it's 1240. So it's finally passed. That's awesome. Add augments. This is the problem. Now that I have augments, now I have the ability to augment it, do I have augments that are worth using? Yeah, I guess that would be useful. No, I don't need technique weapons, don't need defense, don't need guard, don't need wards, not a weapon anyway. This one gives damage resistance, potency floor, 2%. That's actually useful. But this one's gonna go away. Actually, I can afford that. Let's see. Range melee, range tech. Range tech, probably the range melee. It's probably the best one. Let's see. That adds potency. That would be a good idea. I don't have enough dread keepers, so range weapon potency. And we'll do this one. And that's my 4, as long as they go in different categories, which they do. And whatever fixes, fixes. Give them the extra 5%.
A success.
They all made it. Sweet. So the only thing that this is left now is potential. So in order to go to 3, I need a bunch of the Trinite. So I need 30 Trinite. That's going to take a while to find. But it'll be worth it. Now, you're maxed. Limit break. You're maxed. Yep. So enhance. So the only thing I'll have to do is enhance this one. So we can try and get that
A success.
to its potential. Because its max is I think level 30.
Success.
Yeah, it's 40. So you can do armor to 40, which is really nice.
Come again.
I mean, it really is nice. The old armor doesn't move up very well, but it's still useful. Like this plaque aura, this green aura, which I don't have visible. Armor, I guess. Customize look. It's probably hidden. Body paint, change accessory, camo for weapons. Do I have a good camo for my twin machine guns? Probably not. I do it's in storage. Okay, so armor. Items. So I know you can make it visible. I'll have to look. See, 'cause this should be visible. This one shouldn't be. 'Cause this one's marked as hidden. But this one's not, and this one's not. I don't know. Maybe they took them out
Come again.
in the new system, so you can't see them. But I haven't seen very many. And the ones I have seen look like the accessory wood jobs that do a similar effect. So, that's that. Okay, so, like I said, I'm getting tired. So, thank you for saying that was the rest of the story, as well as some upgrades and a little bit of what you can max out at. Like I said, we will revisit this on stream when the new section drops the week of the 6th. And I will put that in the schedule for that Saturday. Next week, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But we'll definitely do something that new on Friday. And maybe we'll visit Dungeon Keeper. I haven't decided yet. 'Cause that was fun. So, Dungeon Keeper. Graveyard Keeper. Dungeon Keeper. Wrong game. Graveyard Keeper. So we might visit that. So, but thank you again for visiting. And I will catch everybody next stream. But for now, have a good night.